live from Television Park in high definition. Coverage you can count on. This is WJBF News Channel 6. Good morning, Augusta.
Good morning and welcome to Good Morning Augusta. I'm Dion Guillory here with meteorologist Kevin Nywood. And Kevin, if anyone complained about it being too warm, they can't complain this morning.
No, they can't. It's in the upper 20s. It's cold.
Upper 20s?
Yeah, you know.
I thought it was a little warmer than that, but...
It got down to, I'm pretty sure the low this morning is going to be 28 at Augusta Regional Airport. It is definitely cold outside.
Below freezing on a Saturday morning. Yeah,
it finally feels like December. It's only, what, December 19th? It only took 19 days of December to get like this, but we're here.
We're here.
At least, you know what, it does look nice outside right now. We got our Jiffy Lube Skyview Network camera live in downtown Augusta. First light over the Savannah River. Couldn't ask for a better morning, minus the temperatures. 28 degrees right now at Augusta Regional Airport. Same at the airport in Aiken. Definitely jacket weather if you are stepping out early this morning. Temperatures across the metro either below freezing, at freezing, or barely above freezing. It only gets up to 33 degrees in downtown Augusta. That's as warm as it goes. Otherwise, 29 degrees in Thompson, 31 Deering, Harlem, Appling, 32 Grovetown, Fort Gordon, Hephzibah. Across the CSRA, temperatures ranging from the upper 20s to, well, the middle 30s in Washington right now. You are the warm spot. Everybody else either at or below freezing. For the morning, plenty of sunshine expected, but that warm-up not very fast. Upper 40s by noon, mid-50s this afternoon. We will warm up tomorrow, and the 70s, they could be coming back. Will they be back for Christmas, though? A warm Christmas. Details just ahead. Dion?
Happening now, Aiken police investigating an armed robbery. It happened last night at the Star Mini Mart on Richland Avenue. Officers say a man with a gun demanded money from the clerk. Reports indicate he had on a camouflage jacket and a white bandana over his face. He then got away with an unknown amount of cash. If you know anything about this case, you're asked to call public safety at 1-888-274-6372. And hey, listen to this. There is a $1,000 reward for any information leading to this person's arrest. An update this morning on a man missing in Richmond County. Deputies say Willie James Riley went missing last month. His dog, you see in this picture, was found a few days ago at a business on Peach Orchard Road, but there's still no sign of Willie James Riley. He was last seen on Castle Street in Augusta near Boykin Road. If you know anything about where he could be, you're asked to call the Richmond County Sheriff's Office at 706-821-1080. Happening today, the funeral service for an elderly couple killed in Jackson, South Carolina. The funeral for Lewis and Sandra Cochran starts at 11 at the historic George Funeral Home. That's on Park Avenue in Aiken. Now, the Cochrans, you may remember, were found shot and killed earlier this month at their home. Aiken County deputies are still investigating their murders. There's no word this morning on a suspect in that case. A Hephzibah murder suspect is waking up in jail after he was denied bond. Investigators say Robert Ware shot and killed his wife, Michelle, in their Pineview Lane home earlier this month. Robert Ware was arrested a short time later in Wilkes County. A judge denied his bond yesterday. Investigators say the couple's children were home at the time of that shooting. Georgia and South Carolina hospitals are paying up for fraud. The U.S. Justice Department says 32 medical centers across the nation are accused of admitting patients for procedures that could have been done on an outpatient basis. If this is true, patients ended up with higher bills. Now the hospitals have agreed to pay $28 million. 15 states are involved in this case, including Georgia and South Carolina. Time now 7:05 in South Carolina. Teachers there may soon see more money. The state education department is proposing a budget to give teachers a raise each year up until 23 years in the classroom. Right now, the increase stops after 22 years, so that would give it an extra year. The Independent Education Oversight Committee suggests starting the plan with new teachers and work on an overhaul for the salary schedule altogether. Education leaders at Payne College are still looking for money. Interim President Dr. Samuel Sullivan went before commissioners in Augusta looking for tax dollars to ease financial strains. Now one city leader is pitching in to help the historically black college. News Channel 6's George Escala breaks down his campaign.
Using tax dollars to help Payne College doesn't add up for some city leaders.
I think we're starting a bad precedent. I think Payne College has some alumni that need to get off of their wallets.
Commissioner Ben Hassan wants the public to get off their wallets for Payne College. This is a letter he wrote launching the Payne is a Keeper campaign. Hassan wants people to donate $100 to the school and get 2 other people to do the same. And Hassan wants to start it with the Augusta Commission.
Asking them to donate $100 and to identify 2 other people immediately to donate $100, and they continue that, they pay that forward in that regard.
Other commissioners are behind the effort.
We need to do something, or we should to do something from a personal stand, because Payne is extremely beneficial to our community.
Hassan says his campaign isn't designed to replace city tax dollars for Payne College.
And that's a conversation I'm not even entering into. That's a conversation that the commission has designated Ms. Jackson and Dr. Sullivan to sit down and have. I'm not even getting that conversation. I'm doing what I can do personally.
Hassan is doing what he can for Payne, but he's also asking fellow commissioners to give $100 and get friends to do the same.
I think Ben ought to leave that alone. That's up to each individual. And to kind of go putting pressure on who gives and who doesn't give, yeah, I wouldn't do that to him.
For some, raising money for this college is a pain. In Augusta, George Escala, WJBF News Channel 6.
Commissioner Dennis Williams is not sure if the city can legally give tax dollars to Payne. He says he will wait for Administrator Janice Jackson to make her recommendation. She plans to meet with Dr. Sullivan on Monday. Well, Augusta commissioners voted this week to let city workers sell back 2 days of vacation time. City leaders say it would cost $340,000. Now, the group says the money will come from the 2015 budget surplus. But get this, last year, the commission approved a 22% tax hike, designating a portion to go to an emergency fund, which was wiped out to clean up after the ice storm. Some commissioners say the money should be saved, not spent.
We've got to build back up our reserves, and it's not where it needs to be. And I just feel like right now we gave them a 2% increase for next year, and for this to come last minute before the end of the year, even though we've have a little funds in the reserve, I just feel like it's just not the right thing to do at this time.
Finance workers say there is more than $2 million in the emergency fund and $20 million in reserve because of the tax increase. No pain at the pump in Augusta when it comes to this year's finances. The city over-budgeted this year on gas and diesel prices, expecting costs to be well above $3 a gallon. But with prices closer to $2 a gallon for most of the year, the city will save more than $1.4 million on the fuel budget.
This year I could do other work other than worry about fuel. It was really a blessing in disguise, but it was really great for everybody, not only the government, but for everybody's wallet.
Crowden says for next year, the city expects gas to cost about $2.25 a gallon. Time now, 7:09. Want to look ahead to some events happening this weekend. Georgia Power is helping customers save on power bills this year. The company is giving out energy-efficient kits today at New Holt Baptist Church, that's in Harlem. The kits come equipped with a refrigerator thermometer, window insulation materials, and an advanced power strip. Workers start handing out those kits at 11. The Children First partner Bridgestone is doing a book drive today. The Stories for Stockings event kicks off today at the Book Tavern in downtown Augusta. This all starts at noon. Admission is 1 new or used book. You can also do arts and crafts and take a picture with Santa, and also get a book reading from either meteorologist Kevin Nywood or me. So come out and join us for a little reading fun today.